Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning into Comedy by Coincidence. This is episode number 86. Yo. What it is. One moment for technical difficulties. Is it out? Did I get it out?
Mostly. Nah, it's gone.
Sons of bitches. All right.
Did you hear a scary sound?
No. I got white in my mustache. That's what Dr. Evil said.
No, I don't know if that's entirely removable there, Chris.
If you can see in my foreground of my video, there is bagels, and that is what I'm referring to. Bagels with cream cheese, and there was a handoff and a quick giant bite, and I got cream cheese all over the place. So we had to take a moment.
Bagels, that's what they're calling it down in Lancity's Landing now?
I mean, look, you can see it in my foreground. There, Dr. Evil, can you remove said bagel?
Oh well, okay, all right.
I'm not full of shiitake. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
I was just gonna say it looks like an awful lot of baggage happening over there. But,
yeah, it's okay. Did you ever get your baggage back?
My baggage back. My baggage back. I got it back like baby back ribs, dude. It was it worked out wonderful.
Okay, good.
You know. The return of the emotional trauma just really set my day off great, you know. Having that baggage back in my life was amazing.
Having you back in my life is tremendous. So, how are you doing this week? It's good to see you, buddy.
I'm doing good. I wasn't calling you baggage, bro. Now I feel weird.
No, this show is my emotional baggage, though. No, I'm playing. This show gives me life every week. Speaking of which, sorry I posted the episode late. I just got it uploaded right before this episode. So
I mean,
shout out.
It's okay. I've been failing the social media front for a week or two now, a couple weeks, maybe 3. I don't know.
Okay, well, when you're back in the States and you start doing open mics again, go crazy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, post your going to the club, maybe being, like, right after you get off set when you're, like, exhilarated from a good show. Whoa! That was awesome. I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I got it.
But, yeah, everybody needs a break every once in a while. I get that, bro. If it was hustle culture all the time, we'd be billionaires, right? You know, we'd be on some other level shit. Instead, I'd be vacationing at Lake of the Ozarks and shopping at Aldi's, bro. And that's okay. Hey. Aldi's fines can be real sometimes, bro.
Aldi's is the short of the farmers market, the best American grocery store institution we have, and it's German. It's amazing.
And here's my problem with Aldi's, okay? Because again, those Aldi's finds can be crazy. Like the problem is they'll bring you something that's so amazing, get you used to it, and then take it away. And you'll never see it again in your life. The best chicken patty, that like store-bought chicken patties I ever had in my life, were when I was young. Aldi's had this like dill fried chicken patty by the bag. You know what I mean? You could buy like 6 of them or something. Bro, they were so good. It got me up. It was like Chick-fil-A before Chick-fil-A was a thing, and also like, but with like the added like dill texture with the breading, you know? And
yeah.
dude, I thought it was the best shit ever. And my parents stopped buying it specifically because my sister hated it. But here's the deal, Ty. My sister, God love her, she's the best. God bless her. Is the pickiest eater of all time. She eats like 3 things. You know what I mean? So to just like stop shopping for a thing altogether because she doesn't like it is outrageous. Especially if it's my favorite chicken of all time. And then you know what happened, Ty? You know what happened? Aldi's discontinued it, bro. I haven't found dill fried chicken like that my whole life, dude. And it upsets me. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm fired up, bro. I'm like a fucking resting 7 on the rage scale because of this. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also,
your sister's older than you, right?
No, younger.
Younger. Okay,
I'm the oldest, which is bullshit. If I have one thing that I like, don't take it away from me. You know what I mean? The oldest kids get so much shit. Are you the oldest?
Yeah, nah, dude, I'm the
You're
youngest.
the youngest. I was about to say you're the demon child because the youngest kid is the easiest. No wonder you're a comedian.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
dude. I never wanted nothing. I'm also the only male, so no hand-me-downs. Because pink does not work in the Mormon world on a boy.
Well, you didn't get any hand-me-downs from your siblings, but did you get hand-me-downs from like your dad and or grandparents, uncles? Because that was a thing for me.
I got them from my dad when the clothes fit.
Oh, I got you.
So at the tender age of 12, I finally bulked up enough to reach his waistband size.
Hey, that's good for you though. That means you weren't stuck wearing your grandpa's bell bottoms through high school. And I mean,
what?
That's what happened here, man. Because again, I'm the oldest, so like there were no children in my family before me. So I got all the hand-me-downs from like my grandpa and my dad because I fit like a glove and all that shit.
So then
I wore shit from like the 70s and 80s growing up all day and got made fun of it when everybody was wearing Adidas.
So then is the image of a hippie yours or the image your family foisted upon you?
Bro, a little bit of both now. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely was I was born into it. Let's say it that way. How about that?
Everybody's guilty. I like that approach.
Now, did I lean into it when I found out how fun marijuana was?
The evidence on my research is inconclusive on this. Due to current socioeconomic standards.
I'm gonna leave it up to your discretion, right? So use your brain power.
But I'm to get to your question, I'm doing fine. I was betrayed this week.
What? What happened?
By several people, myself included. It was very, very. I'm going to be this guy's best man. He's a big supporter of the show, and then he goes and gets me sick. That son of a bitch.
So you're sick right now?
Oh yeah, dude.
Big time.
That's why I'm hacking and coughing over to the side. There's no fun activities on this.
Okay, and that's why you're free all day. I got you.
Oh yeah, dude. You. Open 24/7 for fluids to come in and out.
So how he who shall not be named get you sick?
Oh, it was a travel day, and he just got sick before the travel day. I mean, that's I'm with 100 people. and we're all going to different bars, different restaurants, but then we all go to work and basically travel together. So once the sickness enters the field, it kind of just sweeps it through, and it finally reached my department.
I get it, and it's in.
So, I not only got betrayed by one of my best friends, my employer, all my coworkers, those six, like, man, it's the last city. Like you couldn't keep it away from me for 4 more days, you son of a bitch.
You son of a mother.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's gonna sound a little stuffy. You might hear some coughing. They're not the fun kind this week. But other than that, I'm still getting a tattoo tomorrow because I'm a soldier. I'm powering through, and I already paid the deposit, which is the important part.
Nice.
Getting this goddamn tattoo, bro. Wear a mask, do your thing. Try to keep your tattoo artist safe and all that shit, bro. And do your thing.
No, he seemed cool. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "Don't worry, dude. It's the viral AIDS. It's
Don't worry. I have AIDS. You can only get it from me bleeding, and you're gonna cut into me, so it's all good.
No, it's the airborne kind. It's
the airborne AIDS. Don't worry.
Yeah, it went. AIDS went from supposedly monkeys into humans, and then it's been in humans for a while. But my kind went from humans into rats into cats, and then back into humans. So it's all airborne. So no.
Okay. No. Hey, I'm sorry you're sick, bro. If I was there, I got literally so much Mucinex on me right now. I'd be sending you like a box or two. So I'm sorry I can't be there.
I appreciate the thought, but also it's in a weird way. We came to this new city, and unfortunately, my roommate, he had some family trouble. Heart some feelings go out for him and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So he left. So his misfortune became my treasure because that means I got the room to myself.
So it's party time.
But then I became sick, so now it's like a fancy sick bay. It's
No, that's cool. At least you're comfy and you don't gotta be like puking all over each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been months since I was able to sleep naked. If I'm being honest,
You're living it up.
I'm just gonna let that image sit in your guys' mind.
It's tummy time with Ty. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm airing out some cheese. I'm getting it. All cleared out.
Holy shit! If you ever start a solo podcast, you should start call it. I'm trademarking this, so I want residuals. But tummy time with Ty, and you just do it laying on your belly on your hotel bed. Like
laying on my belly? No, I'm gonna be. I agree, but I'm gonna have it set up to where my laptop is like at my knees, so that way you see my belly, and then me like sitting up in the bed, so I could have like stuff sitting on the belly, so I could be like, "This is our new sponsor, Snapple," and then the Snapple bottle will be like right on my belly.
Oh man, okay. I do want residuals, but I want zero part in it after that. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I chose
definitely
utility
don't want
over
a guest
sexy.
on that though. Give my bad side. It's you and a guest, and it's just full belly from both. Jesus.
How are you doing this week, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. The show went well on Sunday. Forgiving Tree rocked it. We made some decent money for us and the Brain Injury Foundation. And I wanted to say again, thank you to anybody listening who came out to that, man. Thank you so much. It was such an awesome time. We played like, what would you say, Dr. Evil, like an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Good reception the whole time. I don't think we walked anybody.
Nice.
We might have walked some people in the 5-minute intermission we took, but that's okay.
Yeah, but they didn't.
There were people still coming in, though. You know what I mean? There were people to replace them, so it felt nice.
Okay.
It was a packed house and a good show and mostly originals. So if you're like a band playing at like a low key bar, everybody imagines you're gonna just play covers. Because if you're playing originals, nobody knows the words and shit.
Yeah.
So it's a little harder for them to get into it. and they all got into it. So I thought that was cool too. You know.
Now,
what I'm saying?
is there that's excellent news, but is there like a particular song where you noticed like everybody was really vibing towards?
What would you say, Dr. Evil? I was busy. Busy holding it down.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one.
That is a hard one. Playing a band was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
There were a lot, like most of them. I wouldn't say there was a bad reception on any of them. So,
Okay.
Cigarette Sunglasses was pretty good too. I feel like we had a lot of old people there, and our volume was just blowing them out of the water, though. Which is not a bad thing. But I think hearing aids were going off. Needed adjusting.
Were they discreet? Do you think, or did you see hearing aids go off, or is
No,
it just?
no,
you
I'm
think
sorry.
It was
I shouldn't
okay.
be making deaf jokes like that when it doesn't affect me. It just affects my co-host people. I'm affected in that way.
No, I was just wondering. Like, I was just gonna ask, like, what was their hearing aid shutting off skills? You know, because I have I've seen old people just straight up, with disgusted look on their face, take out their hearing aids and turn it off, not knowing that they could do like the side scratch on their head and then turn it off discreetly. You know,
Right. Okay.
they could just.
Again, I was a
You know-
little busy at the time.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't been to a Forgiving Tree show, you need to come out, and then you'll see what I mean by I was busy. Okay, because I'd be working when I'm on stage, dude. I'd be like, first of all, some guitarists just stand in one spot and don't move at all and just play their guitar, maybe sing a little bit, especially if you're a singer and guitarist. You're stuck near that microphone, right? If you get too far away, you're going to miss your lines. Or forget that you're supposed to sing. Yeah, it's happened. It happens, but I move around, baby. And I jump. You'll see a white man jump pretty high. I have photographic evidence that says I jump okay when I pick my legs up. The face Dr. Evil's giving me.
I'm the world's most okayest jumper.
Yeah. With a guitar, it's pretty crazy. That's all I'm saying.
There are a couple times where you've kind of looked like you're like mid abduction.
Yeah. Well, yeah, where it looks like I'm floating for a
Yeah.
second from the pictures. Yeah.
Looking up in horror,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I don't know what it is. Well, I sort of know. I always like close my eyes while I'm soloing sometimes because I'm like taking it all in, but also trying not to fuck up my solo. So like, as a comedian, you're doing crowd work, right? You're trying to connect with the audience a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All of my connecting with the audience happens in between songs when I'm talking. Okay, you get them to cheer, you get them to cheer for somebody. Shit, you'll hear so much applause at my shows because I'm like having them applaud for everybody. I'm like, give it up for Alex Ward on drums. Give it up for our bartender, Amy, killing it. I need another one. Somebody please give me water. Give it up for the person who got me water. Yeah, keeping this bitch going. The rest of the time I'm busy, bro. I'm busy.
That's
busy
fair.
blowing out your knees.
Yeah, and I end up on the floor a lot. Like,
I mean,
it's a little wild. You should check it out sometime. That's all I'm saying.
some
Come to
of
a
rock
Forgiving
and
Tree
roll's
show.
best songs have come from being on the floor. So,
Right? It's par for the course, dude. So, hey, if you want to be, entertained, come to a Forgiving Tree show when you get the option to. Because, God, we give it our all. You know what I mean? Shit, even Kelly's getting better at, like, moving around on stage and putting in some stage moves and stuff, So, even Alex,
Excellent.
and, like, that guy, he's sitting the whole time. What are you going to do, Well, he comes up with stuff, which is ingenuity by and far,
excellent. Is there so you just did the Brain Jam. It went well.
Yeah.
We
have
have
a-
summer's coming up.
House party coming up sometime in May. I think we're
Okay.
shooting for May 6th. And that's at somebody else's house. Not my house. Somebody booked us for a house party, and that's pretty dope. Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
good for
nice.
you.
We are so looking like I haven't been as excited for a concert in a long time because we thrive at house parties. You know what I mean? We in college we were the house party band. You know
Yeah.
what?
Corporate gig, huh? That's exciting. You gotta.
Not a corporate gig, far from it. Like a DIY friends. God damn it, Dr. Evil's got me over here fixing my mustache and
You
fucking
got bagel
freaking
on
out.
your mouth, dude.
I got white in my fucking mustache.
No, you
again?
got everything on your lip.
I'm saving it for later, doggy.
The flavor saver is important.
Yeah. How else am I supposed to like enjoy and wow. Shut Chris off. Sample the variety of things I ate throughout the day. You know what I mean? A pleasant reminder of places I've been. There are places I remember.
I've
From my
been
mustache.
hungry and then licked my 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 mustache, and then got like a flavor of something, and then was no longer hungry. Like the flavor alone was satisfying.
Like, yeah, I
Wow.
don't need that burger now.
All right, okay.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I laughed. Damn it! What the fuck? Ty, you think I'm just some shtick? Anyways, that's why I'm in the old people phone, huh? I get it. I get it.
Old people songs, like if
Old
what-
people
what-
phone.
what
You-
would you classify as an old people song?
I didn't say old people song. I am in your old people phone. You have two
Old
phones.
people. Oh,
One,
The original version
one
of
for
Last
cool
Kiss.
people, and you have one phone for cool people and one phone for me. And I guess that's the old person phone, bro. We've been over this. You rub it in my face every
dude,
week,
dude,
bro.
you're reading it wrong.
No,
You one of my special hosts. You're in the hell phone. Like you're
oh, I'm
good,
the
pal.
bottom
You're
bitch.
good.
Okay, I get
You
it.
are this organization's bottom bitch, dude. Congratulations, and you are irreplaceable.
I understand, Daddy. Papa, we're gonna put in the work.
That's why your
Yes,
knees be
Papa.
hurting so hard.
Anyways, come out to a Forgiving Tree show. So, no, go ahead. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was just saying, my vote for old person song is the original version of Last Kiss.
Yeah. What do you got there?
What about you, Chris?
You got a new sponsorship? What's going on?
A healthy fruit only smoothie from German European country. You can't find the shit in the States. It's illegal
Right.
fruit. In the
It's
United
illegal
States, it's
for
called true
import.
fruit. Spelled the American way, potentially. I mean, there's a leaf with an accent on the T. You can't see it because I'm holding it too low. So I'm just gonna put it on my forehead like it's
I dig it though. It looks
hat.
fancy. Is
and
it
it's
glass?
quite delicious.
Is it glass?
It is glass, yeah.
Are they really big into glass in Europe?
Oh, phenomenally, yeah.
You see any plastic shit?
Yeah, you see them in sodas and water.
Okay.
And like it's just it's one of those the brands like to be fancier here. That makes sense. So
yeah, and I think you said that you could like recycle glass bottles for money there too, right? So like,
yeah.
and I know you could do that in some of the states here, but you can't in Missouri, and I'd be all over that shit. But
it's one of those you pay the government. It's like a tax type deal.
right,
So you're paying a hair more up front, but then you can get that money back. And if you steal your neighbor's bottles, you can get their money too. You know what I mean?
right. That's pretty lit. It's like some Trailer Park Boys shit for Rizzle. I ain't got $30 for you. Take the glass though. You can have that money. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Did you get any mics in before you got sick?
I did, but I really need to blow my nose, so
Do
I'm
it.
gonna mute
Do
my
it.
mic for a second. And why don't you talk?
Why don't I talk? Well, when we pause, God, I could use some coffee. Go blow your nose.
Alrighty. 4, dude. And that was just today. I've been here for like 3-4 days now.
And what's happening, folks? We're back. I tried to get him. I really did. But you lucked out.
One guy was doing crack right across the street from the police station. It was amazing.
I pressed record right when you said 4, dude. So they have no context. So the area you're in is not the greatest. Ty has been witness to a lot of transactions and shady dealings, which, hopefully didn't contribute to him getting sick.
It's just it's one of those you even as blind as I am, you still gonna see some shit.
And to be real, how obvious do you have to be for Ty to catch you? You know what I mean? Like, get your shit together, people. Like, come on now. Anyways, tell me about this open mic. I want to hear about it. How'd it go?
Let me see here. I left you off where I think did I talk about the boat in Berlin last week?
I think you did, but catch us up from there. How about that?
It was a room. This is a nice interesting thing actually. The boat was it's the only boat comedy club upstairs on a hostel on a floating barge in the river in Berlin. Got to go up for let's call it 100 people.
That's
Went
awesome.
really good. Got good compliments. There was some rich American guy that was kind of annoying, but is what it is. Met a really funny Polish comedian who he showed me the shame in my Auschwitz joke. I need to step on my Holocaust joke game. You know what I mean? He
pointed out the shame in it. Oh my
what?
God! He pointed out the shame in it. What the fuck?
No. He made me discover my shame. It's not. My joke is not of the genocidal level of killing as his Auschwitz joke
Stuff was okay.
It was just like
he heard you do it. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna lay heavy." He has no idea.
Yeah, and it was one of those like we were talking about it before the show, and then like that's exactly what happened. His brain turned on. He was like, "Oh, I'm doing that joke," and it's oof. He
cleaned the house.
It makes me believe that my joke is like it's a C level. It's a D level horrible joke. It's the
entry
the
level.
Mussolini to his Hitler. You know what I mean? It's the
to his Stalin. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, it's the Libya. It's the Muammar Gaddafi of the situation, where he's showing up with the Kim family dynasty of evil. You know what I mean? Like he's
Jesus Christ, dog. Yeah, I love that. That was a good one. The Kim family dynasty of evil, bro. Kim Jong Dose, dude. That's what's coming next, bro. Get ready.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it was a very educational, very fun show. I'd go back to that show again. I had a great time. Every act did very well. The room was very receptive. Solid show.
What did you mean by annoying rich American guy? Was Louis J. Gomez there causing a scene? No, I'm playing. He's not rich.
All right, it's all right. He's one of those. I love Europe more than I love America, so I go over to Europe a lot. And he's in Europe. Basically 6 months out of the year, however he can swing it, and all that. So he has some money, because I don't know a single broke ass American who can afford that.
Yeah, right.
He's from Dallas, so that tells me it's some oil money. But he's one of those. You ever see a guy like try to adopt that that European look, where all of a sudden they have like round glasses and they start wearing scarves? Ironically,
are we
and
we
they
talking about
they all of a
Louis
sudden
Jacobs?
love wearing leather.
No. Yeah.
It's like he's one of those guys where it's just like you don't know who you are, and you're just blindingly commenting and agreeing with me, just to see if we are anything alike.
Of the
You know what I
same
mean? It's
caliber of class or whatever the fuck.
yeah. He's searching, and he's searching for
class, and he
a connection with me, which is not going to happen
Yeah,
after
right.
I'm done with my set because I'm still thinking about my set. You know.
Yeah, big time.
But it's one of those. He just immediately had the best way I could phrase it is he's just like he's in the Netherland of trying to disown everything that he is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can feel that. 'Cause he's
So,
like a Texas boy.
I
trying to
don't
be
I don't
Italian.
like fakery. Be who you are.
Right. Bring
So
that
for
Texas
him,
energy.
he's from Dallas, Texas. So be that rich redneck. Why are you in Europe? Go shoot 50 cows in your own land. You know what I mean? Like it's blow up a rhinoceros. Who cares? It's Texas.
land of the free, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, dude. Well, awesome.
So
was that
sorry.
your last mic, or did you do another mic after that?
No, here's the interesting thing. Like the whiplash the comedy community and doing open mics can give you is that I went from 100 people, good room, excellent show, to another open mic at the French Bento Bar,
Okay.
the French Bento or whatever in Frankfurt. This room could not be any more worse for comedy than any room I've ever seen. It's you got a little dais area in the center of one of the sides of the room. It's a square. Bars across from you, right?
Right.
With chairs lining the bar, and then there's an island in between you and the bar. That's where they set up the sound system. So your audience is to your right and to your left. There ain't nobody in front of you because the people that are sitting at the bar don't have room to turn around and look at you, so they're facing the bartender
The whole time, yeah. And not
the whole
listening.
time. So the only person that's directly in front of you is the sound guy, right? And then this is the level of decorum that this place had. Is they had curtains in front of the doors. So you would like go in, there'd be a lobby, but then before you entered the bar area, there was like 2 layers of curtains. That's when you know you're in rich people land. Is that they don't have doors, they have soft goods, right? So it's you enter and it's like everybody there. I wore a stained t-shirt to a clearly jackets, required bar. It's the after work crowd. Everybody, half the ladies were still in their work skirts and sweaters. You know what I mean? It's very HR friendly, and I'm up there doing dick jokes. I'm up there talking about my parents' copulation practices and everything that is not HR friendly. So I went from extremely good to a contemplation of what I'm trying to do with my life.
Hey,
and
man,
it's
read the crowd a little bit,
yeah,
all
it's
good.
like I could get some laughs out of them, but you're not getting momentum in this room just because it's like you got a right side and a left side, so you're constantly just switching back and forth. It's you're worse than a dog trying to choose between his bone or his rope. You know what I mean? You're
Right.
just like, oh man.
He's like, that was a terrible analogy.
Yeah. It was,
No,
it
it's
was
okay.
the cleanest one I could
The
think of.
bone and his dinner, you know what I mean? Like, I feel that, like, which
I mean, you
Which side of
were
this bar
you were
am I gonna
basically
get to
Hunter
laugh?
Biden trying to choose between the Coke or the cock. You were fucking you were Joe Rogan trying to choose between Onyx supplements or Athletic Greens. uh, Joey Diaz trying to choose between robbing you or stabbing you. You're none of these are good.
No, that's
I
okay.
give up.
You're doing fine. That's okay. Hey, hey. So, you know, that open mic sounded like, since it was such a like HR friendly crowd, we could have both classified that as more of like a corporate gig. Am I right? You know, I feel like a
Leaning in
corporate
that
gig.
direction, yeah.
It's still an open mic, sure.
It's
Don't get me wrong, but like with the crowd, again, you got to read the crowd, and if it's a corporate crowd, we lost him. There we go, guys. Shit, that's the show. And we're back, people. JK, we're not actually done with the episode yet. What's happening?
But yeah, I just didn't read that crowd right.
And I feel like a corporate crowd requires just like slightly different material. And in fact, you know, if you ever find yourself in that situation again, attack it from a different angle. Just be like, okay, you know what? Tonight's all crowd work.
That's basically the comedians who had the most success. That's what they did. Now, that being said, I was also in the bullet seat. I was the first comedian on that night. So it was like, I just needed to be quicker on my feet to figure out, what was the best way to approach. And honestly, now that I think back on it, the best response I was getting with whenever I was just fucking with people. You know, one table, I'd call them all cokeheads when they were like the nicest, hottest ladies in the room. I was like, you guys are the cocaine head, table. You got wealth about you.
Yeah. No, I mean, those corporate guys, after a long, like, 9 to 5 day of just, like, shuffling papers and, how you doing, Tom? Are ready for a little bit of just, like, picking at the other professionals. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And when I've seen Chris D'Elia do a couple, like, corporate sets on YouTube, and it's all just crowd work. It's all just, y'all work together? Well, how the fuck does that work? Kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I mean, like I said a few weeks ago, I saw that Big J show, and that was like an hour of crowd work.
That's Big J
he's the king of crowd work, though, and in fact, he's again releasing. I'm gonna give him a free shout out. I like him a lot. He's releasing his full crowd work special on YouTube for free called Dog Belly Live from Skankfest. And I think it comes out Friday, April 4th.
Well, that's the weird thing about Big J, though, is like he has material. His crowd work is going to specific jokes. He just has to convince you to say the right thing.
Right.
If he wants to do a joke about anal, he has to convince you that you're kind of interested.
I could see that. Yeah, dude. No, that's good though. Hey, ups and downs. That's like it with everything. Again, tremendous show from Forgiving Tree last weekend, and all week beforehand, I thought I wasn't good enough to even have a show. You know what I mean? But killer, awesome show, well received. Even got a few follows and subscribers and shit, and that's how you know it was good. So
nice. Now, I know you don't like talking about it, but I request another update on the album situation, just because I like giving you the pressure to get it done.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. We've decided on 6 songs that we're going to release as like singles to promote the album.
Okay.
3 of which will be on the album, 3 of which will be singles that are never released on anything else. But like we'll use those to promote the album. That being said, we're still putting dates together on those. The album's almost mixed, getting ready for mastering. So again, once it's done with mastering and we're like, yeah, we don't need to touch these tracks anymore, that's when I can decide dates. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's still in production. I can't give dates until it's out of production. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm looking for the progress of the production. It sounds like you guys are making progress.
We're doing it. It's just, the mixing's a slow process too, and we only just got done with tracking. So But we are doing it. It's happening, and I'm super happy with the product that we're making, and can't wait to have it done myself. Trust me, I'm ready to start songwriting again. So, yeah, dude, it's gonna be good though. I will have. You're gonna be the first person to know dates. In fact, I gotta tell the audience, of course. So, we're gonna make it happen. As soon as I have dates, you will be hearing all about it. In fact, I won't be able to shut the fuck up about it. You know.
Excellent.
You'll be like,
Excellent.
all the comments will be, Chris, talk about anything else, please. You know, I get it. You know, so
that's what Pappy likes to hear.
yeah,
know.
Bappa, you got this shit. Bappa Ty.
So this is you mentioned earlier in the episode you got a house party.
Yeah.
Gig on May 6th. I'm guessing that's not an open invite situation. So are you? Is it one of those, like, are you thinking about YouTubing that show, or are you thinking about,
I don't
just
know
leave the house party, what happens at the house party stays at the house party?
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how much footage we're gonna get from that, bro. For Rizzle, it sounds like it's gonna be a party. But then we do have another public show on June 3rd at the Webster Arts Fair, and that's going to be pretty big too. I'm looking forward to that because that's going to be a lot of exposure, and we're actually making some decent money on that one too. So, looking forward to it. A blessing that we're doing it, and yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of Forgiven Tree stuff. Let's do a quick comedy news. I don't want to spend too long on it. You got any comedy news this week, buddy? Watch any good specials in your sick time?
Yeah, I've just been watching mad specials on the YouTubes, which is, the repertoire, it's YouTube stacked with specials. I recently found a new channel called 800 Pound Gorilla Media. It has a whole bunch of specials on there. I don't know if they're allowed to have the specials, so I probably shouldn't be putting that shit on blast or not. I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of different comedians I ain't never seen before on there, so I've been just cycling through them. Nothing's really stood out amazingly well. Okay. So, it's there's these guys, they're funny, but they're not they're not complete yet. You know what I mean? They're midway on the journey.
Yeah. They're just a couple steps ahead of you, and you're just
exactly.
You want to be learning from the greats though, who have it figured out, and I get that too.
But
it's good to see.
There's something to be said for looking at the middle.
Yeah.
Because then you can see how they got to the middle. And it's an easier jump.
Right. Okay. So Ty's watching specials, getting better at the craft, doing his thing, studying up. Hey, you haven't done this much studying since college and Adderall,
The only reason why.
The only way you got through that senior capstone project thing, where you. Yeah. That was a really rough 2 weeks of your life, and I was there for it, buddy. I loved it.
It wasn't every day, but I could say, my senior project was my last finals week, my senior's year. I was awake for 5 days, something like that, straight.
Well, you would pass out at times, and you asked us to wake you up, but we give you like a half hour to an hour, and then wake you up. You'd be like, "Fuck!
Yeah,
I'm running late."
Yeah, that was a
y'all gotta leave.
busy time.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Now that I actually reflect on it, that's how I knew I wasn't cut out for the cokehead life.
No.
I can't the meth head life of fucking going and going and going.
Going for 3
days. I can't do
days
that. My body just says no. Like,
yeah, you'd be Chris Farley and out pretty quick. So we don't. That. We don't need that, buddy. But speaking of comedy news, Dr. Evil, you got anything?
Not really. Just kind of, couple of deaths, couple of
Who
people
died?
speaking on cancel culture, that sort of thing.
Anybody? Well, I mean, obviously, rest in peace to anybody who died.
Among the two deaths were political satirist and comedian Mark Russell. He passed away at 90. And Paul O'Grady passed away a few days prior at age 67.
Well, these are some oldies, man. Those sound like some full, nice, like old ass 90. Come on now.
Yeah,
that's a pretty fucking good run.
I gotta be honest, never heard of her.
I mean, you know what?
Paul O'Grady.
So two guys.
Yeah.
Never heard of her. Never
heard of her. Never heard of her, dude.
Well, you said one was a political satirist, and that's the closest I get. Never heard of her.
It's been a lot of just. I mean, it's been a hell of a week over here in the United States. There was a big ass school shooting in Nashville. Not comedy news. It was fucking terrible. So there's been a lot of just. I guess the shooter was a agitated transgender student who had been at the school before and graduated and shit. Came back, and it's just got the right and the left all in fucking a tizzy, and everybody's getting insane over dumb shit. So. Amid a tragic situation, and it's been really it's been stressful. Tensions are high. Highway driving has been shitty. What else?
This is gonna be a hard one to take.
No,
this is gonna be a hard one to take.
Run.
Everybody,
No,
I want you to put on your safety belts.
Hey,
and
shut the fuck up, Ty. I'm already putting the kibosh on whatever you're. I wasn't giving you this for ammunition. Just saying, I'm explaining to you what your motherland is going through.
Yes,
and I wasn't asking for you to make fun of it. Okay,
it's a
in
tragedy.
Hindsight, though, in the middle of comedy news.
In the middle of comedy news, what did I?
I thinking? It's something to laugh about, but it's an absolute travesty. It's disgusting that it happened, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy that the trans community has, somebody to disown. You know what I mean? They've been so accepting. Now they have like somebody they could be like, that's not really one of us.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I know it's a hard one to take, but like.
I thought you were going to have something much worse, and you know what? That's all in good comedy and jest and all. I will say this, Ty, that there's been people who are like demonizing all trans because of this one trans, and it's been just like a hell of a fucking week over here, dude. And I'm not for any of that shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just be like, I'm saying this fucking people are in a tizzy, doggy, and
it's one of those like you can't
people
burn an entire group of people at the stake just because one of them likes. Eating steak. I don't know. Like, you can't.
Why can't we do that with cisgendered white men who have been shooting bitches up forever? You know what I mean? If one of them.
Wait, Kris Jenner shooting bitches?
No. I love you, doggy. I also love how Zoom makes it so you hear robot voice all the time, and that's great.
No, it's gone away. It's gone away for the most part. So something happened.
Chrissy D up in this business. You know what I'm saying? Let's get off it. That's not funny news. It's been terrible tragedy. My heart goes out to everybody affected by it in Nashville, man. It's been tragic. In lighter news, Silicon Valley Bank went under on Monday, went bankrupt.
Lighter news.
I mean, that's the bank that all the like major tech companies like invest in and use in Silicon Valley, California. And they went bankrupt, and that's tanking our economy a little more at a time every day. It's been really fun. It's been a good time, dude.
I want to make fun of this one, but I don't think I should make fun of the true American God money. It's
no, dude.
It's a hard thing for me to do.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jake it and roll, baby. I'm throwing you a baseball, and you're just like, yeah, it's a foul. Or that's a ball. I'm not even swinging at it. It's not even in the end zone. In the strike box, you know. All right. So that's been fun. What else is going on with your motherland? Let's see. Oh, they're trying to ban TikTok, and they're making a big deal out of like banning TikTok and interviewing the CEO of TikTok in front of Congress and all this shit.
Thank God I did nothing.
Nowhere in the bill does it mention TikTok at all, bro. They're attacking our personal freedoms. They're trying to strip. They're trying to strip our Bill of Rights little by little and take away free speech and any sort of free speech that they deem unappealing to them on the internet forum.
I agree and disagree all at the same time.
You're like,
you know, I think we should respect the free speech movement and the desires of free speech, but at the same time, we need to avoid being on lists right now. You know, they're coming off after TikTok, and it's one of those. We got an account, but I haven't posted anything, so it's one of those. I think we're
water under the bridge, bro. He's like, Chris, I don't think I have to post to this now. Is that what that means? Does that mean I don't have to put any goddamn effort into this, and we can just let it slowly drift away and forget about it? That Ty had any responsibility there at all? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm working the Instagram and trying.
You're learning a little bit at a time, Padawan. But Grasshopper, it's time for you to spread your wings. You know.
Anyway. But yeah, no, it's one of those. As I understand it, TikTok is just people are scared of what it's doing to their kids, which is understandable. It is apparently addictive, and then some people are scared about the Chinese control over TikTok, which is also understandable. But it's one of those. I don't know.
Again, nowhere in the bill does it mention TikTok, dude. It's an overarching sweep of all fucking shit, bro.
Okay, so it's basically going over social media in general.
Yeah. If you're interested, go look into this shit, people, because the more you know, the more informed you are, the more able you are to like combat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we can't combat change, right? Change is going to happen no matter what. But all we can do is try to be like a pinnacle for that change and change it in, you know, what's best for you and whatever.
We all need to invest in some hand grenades to combat this with the fullest of our abilities.
Dude, no, and I want to invest in Church's Chicken. I want a Church's Chicken on every corner. The only way we solve this is with capitalism, and I want to invest. I want Church's Chicken or Cane's. Either one, whoever hits us up first, we will take a huge... Fuck, I'd even take a Popeyes, bro.
I want to open up a Church's Kitchen inside of a Cane's. That's what I want to do.
What'd you say?
I want to open up a Church's Kitchen, Church's Chicken inside of a Cane's.
What if it was both, bro? That'd be revolutionary.
I basically want a chicken restaurant to be fighting amongst itself, so that way eventually the winner will pop out of the roof like the
like a Jack in the
Parasite and Alien, where it like, opens up the body. Like I want the victor to like claim the castle.
100. Savage of the week this week goes out to my sister Emily Davis. She's running her half marathon tomorrow, and all the support in the world to her, bro. Been training a lot, so, and she's been killing it as a nurse at our local hospital. And I mean, being a first-year nurse out of med school sucks dick. You get the worst hours possible. So shout out to her. She's mad love, mad respect, chipping away, bro. What's up? You got this look at what's up?
I'm resisting the urge to
throw BF. Are
you quote who was it? Not Sam Morril, Mark Norman joke right now.
You don't steal jokes. What's up, baby? Don't.
All right, sweet.
Different
Okay,
if you quote
you
the
know,
person.
Yeah,
Mark-
it's different. Mark Norman. Yeah, shout it out. What's up?
Mark Norman was in one of his, I think in his special Out to Lunch, I think I watched it today or yesterday or something. He was basically saying, I got really scared of the area I was in because I saw a white power rally going through my area. But then I noticed it was a half marathon, so everything's okay. You know. And then you also said your sister's a nurse, which then brings about Tim Dillon's a real hero
Right.
thing, which I honestly cannot capture the spirit of in my current stage.
No.
So
No. Go watch it. Go check out Timmy D anyways, because he's a god amongst Americans.
now has she is she's a hero now. So is she like taking on the persona of a hero? Is she like putting on a cape in the morning?
She's
like,
not
what's
too bad
she
about
doing?
it. No, she doesn't turn into Superwoman every day in her own
Humble,
time.
very humble.
Yeah,
I
she's
like
pretty
this.
good
I like
about
this.
being humble about it. But you know what? She is a savage. Well, and that's why she's the savage of the week this week, man. Shout out Emily Davis. You rock. Keep doing your thing. And Ty, with that, my friend, I think we wrap it today, bro. What say you? Get a little rest in
Yeah,
you?
because it's about to get crazy if I keep talking, dude.
Yeah, I know. You're getting there, brother. I love you.
I already made a horrible school shooting thing, and it's
Yeah,
it's
we
downhill
need to
from
get
here,
off
bro.
it, bro. We need to get out of here. We've talked about the Holocaust and making jokes and school
Hey,
shootings.
that one was
and-
funny. I'm standing behind
Thanks.
that one.
Yeah, man. Holy shit. What are we doing? Dr. Evil's giving me a thumbs down.
Am I?
No,
What?
Am I? Come on, you gotta roll with the bits sometimes. Come on.
She's
You
not
gotta
in
give-
support of the Holocaust. You
no,
know,
she's
I
not
guess
in
that's
support of Chris's bits. That's what's going on. Damn, you're supposed to make us look good.
I
Damn
approve this message.
it. What happened to you? You're supposed to make us look good. This is all. God dang it.
I do what I want.
Yeah, boy. Making this dotting our I's and crossing our T's, making us look good over here. Dr. Evil, everybody. Golf clap. Ty, man, hey, bro, feel better, get better. Keep drinking that fruit shit, 'cause that'll help. Electrolytes, your body
Actually,
craves them.
I'm gonna stick with fruit shit because it is probably literally the shit of fruit. You know.
Right? No, yeah, you little. It's more. Yeah, it's like the fruit innards. Fruit juice, bro.
Exactly. It's like blended up. You know.
All right, hey, no.
So
All right.
if fruit's fruit shit, then do apple trees have diarrhea in the fall? And we're gonna leave you with that, guys.
Dude, that's what apple butter is. Did you like apple butter before? Now you won't. Apple shit.
More.